Paper 4. The topic is errors. Before starting this topic, I must say that to amplify and to increase the reliability and accuracy of your experiment, you must identify the sources of error and find the error in the measurement and suggest the possible improvements in the procedures. This question will be asked at the end of every ATP question by parts that mention the error and how one can rectify it. So first of all, we have to see that why errors and why to eliminate them. If you see in the introduction, all scientific experiment contains source of error that need to be minimized to obtain the result that are accurate and reliable. Our effort is to get an accurate and a reliable measurement as a final result. So we need to identify the sources of error and then find their magnitude, and at the end we will eliminate them. Sources of error. Guys, it's not the error itself. It's the sources of error may be random, systematic, environmental. Three sources of error will be discussed at Cambridge O levels and IGCSE. If you see here a mind map or a chart, sources of error, at the top it is random error. Then second is systematic, third is environmental. I'll start with random error. Random error, you need to remember that it's a human error when you're going to misread the scales by keeping the wrong position of human eye. It is also called as personal error. So human error and random error. Random error is mostly associated with human error. Don't confuse random error with environmental error. Environmental error is having its own uh, explanations. Now move to the second, systematic error. Systematic error is error in the system due to its poor calibration, printing, rusting, age, material. So systematic error is related to system. If an ammeter or a voltmeter is old, if a vernier caliper or screw gauge is having different material, so it will have systematic error. Now come to environmental error. Students, you need to remember it's a very important thing that environmental error is outside. It is not in experimental control. For example, temperature outside increasing in every second or every minute or every hour, it will affect your measurement. The second reason is the vibrational uh, crust or the surface of the earth is vibrating, which is not identifiable by us but identifiable by our experiment. So third is a wind is blowing and coming out of the window. Fourth, last but not least, very important that improper lighting while performing the experiment of light, prism, glass slab, reflection, total internal reflection. So now a very important chart is in front of you that how the errors are going to affect. Experimental errors are divided into two, systematic errors and random error. We will not take uh, the error which is uh, here we have taken two experimental errors. First is systematic error and the second is random error. So you can see that why we have taken two error. One is experimental and other is one is systematic, other is random, because environmental error is outside experimental control. You can see that. So we have experimental errors divided into two. First is systematic error and second is random error. So now systematic error is going to reduce accuracy, random error is going to reduce reliability. So these are very important to keep in mind. Systematic error reduces accuracy and random error reduces reliability. In the next video, student, I will give you certain scenarios and you will identify that which scenario is having which type of error, either